Hello, Marilyn. How are you? Well, Frederick's here as well. I should have gotten water before I turned, I suppose. Let me just go toward thirst a little bit more before I go, since people are coming in. Don't want to be rude and have an empty cam here. Is there a blizzard where you are? I need to make a measurement of something. I'm thinking of bringing back a table that I can put back here behind me again. Oh, you got all sorts of time to hang out. Look at my hands, covered in ink. Okay, let me get some water and let me take my tape measure with me so I can measure something. Oh, gosh. I think I'm going to leave what I was going to bring over here where it is. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to lift this up, that here, lift this up. Does it fit? It doesn't fit. Doesn't fit. Leave it where it was. Just leave it I'm using a tape measure. My thought was to move a drawing desk here. That thought has now changed to not moving it there. So that's perfectly fine. It's I was climbing up on top of things. Yes, a real stool. I'm wondering. Don't even look behind you, Pierre. Just let it be. Just let it be. There's no reason. See, I can't stop. Hello, Cash. Did you have was your date yesterday, or is that tonight, or is it happening? Did you excuse yourself from the table to run to the bathroom to ask for our advice? Let it go, let it go. See, look, it's causing me to have a furrowed brow. I did move some things around my studio today. I did do a watercolor. Which I knew I'd have to do over again. So why do I do this? Why don't I charge 3 times as much? I did have a fun time with Canada, with Bartholomew today, playing with some pens, and he seems to want to buy a few, including this cute little clipless swan. With a little cute little stub nib on it. Ideal foods. Well, you'll have to ask more. I mean, we can talk about it, but I'm not a foodie, so I won't. I don't know what that means. Oh, a horn. You heard the horn from my house. So you're telling me to ignore the background. I'm going to try to put this power cordage in a manner where I'm not going to kill myself. You think I can do that? You think that's possible? Let's see. Well, I live near one, near trains, not near a train station necessarily, but here's, yep. Do you think this is strong enough to do me in? Okay, Pierre, what am I doing? No, I don't want to do that. No, I don't want to do that. Well, his comfort food is that, and you know, what do you call it? A menu made up just of comfort foods sounds as comforting as it might be bland. Grilled cheese made with Velveeta and Campbell's tomato soup was what my mother would serve us on Sundays, Sunday lunch, after a grueling hour at Mount Olivet Lutheran Church. There's still something comforting about that. I'm tapping on my Wacom tablet here. Is Kesh still in the room or not? Kesh. Yeah, the swan, that little silver swan, is something that Canada wants. Bertolt Brecht wants. I was testing out swan nibs. It's missing a clip. Didn't seem to be bothered by that. Nor was I bothered. Let's see if my flighter is working after some hours of lying fallow. Still is. It's not drying out. I changed the feed on it, I mean the shell on it. The shell was kind of constricting. He likes thin pens and short pens. I don't know if that's unusual. If that's all he likes, then it's not unusual for him. So a house meeting, is that with all of your residents, or do you have only 3 or 4 that show up, Marilyn? You can pretend you're still at work. Do they know that you, a one-on-one, oh dear. Are you being scolded, slapped on the hand? Oh, I see. I'm wondering if I should put right back there on that table this magnifying machine that I have. Should I get it and show you? Oh dear. The Community Advisory Council Liaison. It does sound rather painful. Okay, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to take this lamp and I'm going to move it. Out of my face. I can stand up and move it without killing myself. Move that here. Move that here. Move this here. Take this. On here. Move that there. Bottle of evil ink. Where's that going to be moved to? Okay, this goes here. This goes there. This goes over here. I'm getting there, folks. I'm getting there. Ink. It's over here. Okay, are we ready for the big move? It's going to go right here. Let's turn on the lights. It's not really well, it is kind of an enlarger, I guess, come to think of it. Something my father used in his old age. And if it fits right here, how convenient will that be for me to use it? Can you spell hernia? Oh, God. In heaven. So, this thing over here, let me find a nice nib to show you. Let's take this pen, one that little swan, clipless swan, Bartholomew. Get ready. Put it here. See the nib? All right. Ah! There's the iridium. You can see the iridium flying around. There we go. It is a bit bright. Okay, so let's draw with a different pen. Let's draw with this pen. Right here, right there, we'll do a M. Miss Marilyn Darling, MMD. See that? MMD. So let's see what MMD does. I can put that. Okay. See, now look. Oops. There's my scribble. MMD, MMD, MMD. There. How's that for fun? Nasty. Yeah, we're just this is like a horror movie. Anyway, now it's here. In order for me to put it here, how do I turn it off? In order for me to put it there, I left a path of destruction between it and me, where it was and where it is now. Will it stay there? It is quite big. But that area wasn't really used. Okay, bye. Good luck. That area wasn't really used for anything. Would I use it for anything? I tried to fix a nib using it, and it wasn't really effective. So would I use it for something else? I don't know. But it's over here now, so. Come on, mail. I do better if I clean up artwork. I have to. It happens on the scan. After I scan it into the computer. Parker sounded better today. Is he better even now? What time is it there now? 12 hours. Change AM to PM and add 3. So it's going to be around 7 in the morning. Isn't it time for him to get up soon? So will I use this over here? Will I use this over here? Will I use it here or there? Will I use it anywhere? You have to run too? Oh dear. The real world gets in the way, doesn't it? I know he doesn't like getting up in the morning, but he has to get up in the morning to bring his child to school. Whether he pees or you pee in his pants or your pants is neither here nor there. He has obligations. Well, I'm going to pretend, just for shits and giggles, that I have the go-ahead to do. I'm doing a monogram for a particular person, and I have a feeling that I am going to add. How do I do this? Here, we take our little plus sign, shift 1, 2, 3, 4. Edit, copy, edit, paste. Edit, expand. Object, expand appearance, expand. Good. Now, what I do, yeah, the last minute thing just is, it's really doesn't work for me, this last minute business. I'm not a last minute person under any way, shape, or form. White. Okay, white. Okay, where are my circles? My circles are here. Shift, shift. Teal. Cyan, cyan, okay. Well, yeah, he likes last minute works for him, I guess. So that's perfect, I guess. Okay, edit, copy, edit, paste. Make this a little smaller. I'm doing a monogram for someone and they want me to copy an existing monogram. And the existing monogram has little holes. They look like little holes drilled out of the monogram. So I'm adding the holes. Copy, edit, paste. And edit, paste. Edit, paste. Edit, copy, edit, paste. How does that look? That looks about right. I think I made too many circles. Sorry, I'm not being a very attentive host here, doing my work while I'm supposed to be giving a party. Partay. Paste. And then rotate. Move up here. And it rotate a little more. Okay, where did you go? Where are my StreamYardians? You still hate being last minute. We haven't had any more chatting from that. Come on, you guys. Would you like to? Would any of you like to come on board and chat with your mouse? I can come back when I'm done with this job. Well, let me do this. Let me move you up here so I can at least look up while you're chatting. Okay, that works fine, Pierre, that works fine. Let's do some other ones here. Let's take these. Whoops. Edit, copy, edit, paste. Make these a little smaller. Edit, copy, paste. If I remember correctly, and Will, I might be speaking out of turn. It seemed to me he had a little bit of many things. These are way too big. One, two, three, four, five. I don't want a new symbol. I want a new layer. How do I make a new layer? There, I made a new layer. Okay, lock. One, two, three, one, two. Three. Well, all over the place is, it's a good, I don't think anyone has a collection that's more all over the place than I do. My collection is very, well, that isn't true. I don't really have modern pens, so I can't fit in that thing, I guess, come to think of it. Come to think of it, I don't belong in that group. Okay, one more little thing. That's all I need, one more little thing. Two, three, four, Copy, edit, paste. Goes there. Take that. Edit, copy, copy, edit, paste. These over here. And down to here. And add a few over there. Then I'm done with this. Send this off to her. One, two, three. Okay, now, if I didn't fuck up, which is entirely possible that I could have fucked up, let me see. Will this work? Pure, use your mind. Is this going to fuck up or not? Let me do this first. Let me take this. Let me do a mask. Let me do, what do we call it? Mask. Mask. Where's that control panel? Object, path. No. File, no. Where's my path thing? Window. Path. Pathfinder options. Is that what I want? No, it's not what I want. What is it that I want? What is the thing I want? What? Tell me what I want. It's been so long since I've done this. Transform, swatches, stroke, separations, Pathfinder. Appearance. Object. Type select. Compound path. Am I making a compound path? It's path that I want. Show path. Finder. Ah, there we go. I found it. I found it. I found what I'm looking for. I want to do that. Good. Now I want to do this. Now I want to do edit copy, edit paste. And now I want to do that. Did it work? It worked. It worked. I think. Did it work or not? Why do I see things that don't look right? I would like to know what this is all about right there. How did that little snafu happen? Arrow, convert. This is a monogram for Connie Chung. In case you were curious. Okay. Red. Pierre, what are you doing? I know what I'll do. No. Do I know what I'm doing? I hate my life. Okay. Did she even say she want? Yes, she says with a smiley face. Yes, with a smiley face means we can do this. We can do this. Okay. Watch what I do, Pierre. Watch what I do. Take this out. Delete. 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 Okay, now let's add. Edit, copy. Put this in here. Edit, paste. And there you go. Connie Chung, eat your heart out. Does this fit? Kind of does. Okay. Save a copy. CPC with circles. PDF save. Okay. Cross that off my list. Is it time to draw another naked man? I'm not sure I like that. Oh, good. You're watching Replens and Muff So Moist and Beaver Grease and Lubricant. What are the names of those things? Feminine Hygiene Spray. Muff So Moist, I think. Is that the one that was produced by Procter & Gamble? Replens? I just killed Jill. I'm sorry. Pristine. Oh dear. Veggie freeze. Pussy Dew was another one. Spray yourself with some Pussy Dew. We are. It's hard to get classier than us. Vegifreeze sounds like it. You get rid of venereal warts with Vegifreeze. You just spray this on and chip away with the paint scraper. Where's Parker when we need him? We have to have him. Oh, my sweet Jesus, Lord Almighty, with his luxuriant hair going awry. Is it dry and itchy? Do dust bunnies flow in and out of your flappy bits? Hello, Jill, by the way. Yeah. See them tumbling down, tumbling tumbleweeds. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Along with the tumbling tumbleweeds. What was that? Is that a mail from me or what? No, not mail. See if Russell wants to join us here. Okay, what happened to Russell? There he is. My friend Russell is a polyglot, so to speak, and he comes in here. He's a very good artist and kind of a nut, good kind of a nut, as are we all. Russell did not run away. We didn't scare Russell, I don't think. Email account, would you like TM? Would you like to come on board with Jay and reminisce about our WD-40 pants off, dance off? If you hear a mushy, I don't know what you're talking about. Vaccination. I like your vaccination shot spelling. Good. TM, would you like to come on? Shall I invite you? Just click on the button. You and Jay can chat and make all sorts of racket, just like the olden days. These are friends that I knew in Boston that we would have all sorts of fun. Of course, I was drinking then. I'm not nearly as much fun now. I sent you the link. Just take the link above and click on it. You see the link? Here it is again. Just click on that little link. You don't see it? Are you insane? You might be. Edit, paste. Let me just send you the last bit. So you type in https://streamyard.com, edit, cut. So http://streamyard.com/ and then you type that. Do you see those numbers? NBMIX9RPG2. Aha, had to stream.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello. Are you both actually in the same place at the same time in the same room, or are you talking via devices?
Nope, we're in the same room.
About a foot apart.
Yep.
Foot apart. Okay. Well, do you want to show your pretty faces or one of your pretty faces?
I'm hideous, so no.
Yeah. Pandemic hair is not good hair.
Look at me.
You're always cute. You know you're always cute.
Well, that's very sweet of you.
Mm.
So Friedrich knows German a little bit, so you can speak to him in German. Who else is in the room? 7 people. Joshua Schroeder, I don't know if he knows any languages. He likes pandemic hair. Joshua.
That's okay. That makes one of us. Congratulations, Banana.
I hate your pandemic hair.
Me too.
The amount of times this hose clogged up my shower, it's unreal. It's unreal.
Oh, it's a lot.
You're paying for all new piping in my house.
Yeah, but I get that a lot.
Thanks for coming.
Yeah.
Bring your own.
Yeah.
Anyway, we've been
So,
quarantined forever.
Jill,
Yeah.
you're living in Italy, right? Or not?
I am. Yes, I live in Rome normally. I came here for quarantine.
And you won't go home.
Yeah, I came here before Christmas, like a long time before Christmas,
Okay.
when it started getting bad over here again, and I'm still here, and it's only now showing signs of looking a little okay. So I've been here a lot longer than I expected, but good to be here.
You've been here since I was in the hospital.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. So it's been many, many waves of pandemic later. Here I am. I'm still here.
Okay. Well, I'm glad that you're.
Yeah.
Took my 2.5 foot long hair, chopped it off, and dyed the rest purple. Well, that's a lot, Joshua.
Well, what did you dye the chunk that you cut off?
Yes.
Come on.
Turn that into a ponytail, a little pony to go on.
Yeah, like a Madonna Barbie tail or like a sissy doll.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh.
Well, you should never trust a lady to cut your hair, Friedrich.
Trusting the lady to cut it. I do my own hair. I'm too cheap to pay for that.
So do I. What's my job is easy though, because it's
Didn't I fix your hair once?
It's becoming non-existent. Oh, ciao, ciao. Russell, join us and speak Italian with TPM and Jill. They live in Rome. Well, one lives in Rome. So here you go.
Yeah.
And if you, oops, sorry, I forgot the other part of it.
Vorrei. Ci vorrei vivere, però purtroppo al momento non è possibile.
Okay, do you see that, Russell?
No, I see the link. Now it's working.
It's working now? Okay.
It's working
Well,
for
Russell may join us, I hope. If you don't see it, that's the suffix to the thing. So Russell, do join us. Russell is a friend I met through Peter Draws, the guy on YouTube. And Russell just ended his career as a grad student in art. And now he's works at a college in West Virginia. And he makes puppets.
He makes puppets waiting for the last.
Yes.
And he makes puppets.
And he makes puppets and draws pictures. He's on my. I'll send you images of him. I think I have sent you things he's done of me.
You did. You sent me something that was nightmare fuel, and I loved it.
Oh, okay. Is that him? Was that from him?
I think so. It was this scary ghost puppet thing.
Oh yeah. Okay. I can't click on it. What do you mean you can't click on it? Type StreamYard.com and then add a slash and that stuff. Is that what you did, TPM?
I typed it in manually, but basically, yeah.
Yeah.
The link never kept showing up, so I had to type in just the last bit of it.
So here's type StreamYard.com / and then type the suffix here, oops, shit. God damn it.
Oh, your catchphrase.
Edit, paste, then type in.
I think I should be doodling or something.
Yeah.
Then type in that. So StreamYard.com / NBMIX9RPG2. Well, Russell paints and draws and puppet makes and does ceramics and does sculpture and
I was never good at sculpture. I was never good at taking art off of the printed page.
yeah. Well, he's good at 3D stuff. Russell, dove qui, dove
What?
Louis,
No.
Louis, where are you?
Dove sei?
Dove sei, Russell.
Dove sei? What you just said was where here he.
Where here he? Dove.
Where here he.
Qui vicino.
Near here.
Near here. Where near here are we?
You sound like
Sono, qui vicino.
okay, good.
Yeah.
I'm here. Dove Russell.
That was good. Dove Russell, that's a good one. That was grammatically good.
Yes.
We like that one.
Yes.
Oh, voila. He's here.
Perché mi chiedi di fare le cose?
Voila. He's here. Someone's echoing.
Oh,
Someone-
cielo.
Nice.
Someone's
Ah,
cielo.
Russell,
Ecco. Mm.
did you fix it? You did. You did.
if the link is open twice. it will do that.
È bloccato.
So TPM and Jill are in the middle box in between without the beautiful wood
Non
grain.
sento
Yes.
né vedo.
They don't have their faces showing because they have COVID here.
Non stiamo parlando.
They're talking to you, Russell.
Ci sentite?
Repeat.
Niente.
Non ci sentite? You guys don't hear me at all?
Don't you hear him at all?
Allora. Perché?
Do you hear me?
I mean, wait, Pierre, do you hear me?
I hear you. He had oh, look, a little puppet. Hello, can you hear us?
I don't think he can hear us at all. But I can hear his mic feed though. I think I can.
Yeah. I'm hearing just like dead mic air. Like
Yeah, so am I.
The what? Static air?
Yeah. I think he's typing something in the chat. Or he's just confused, I'm not sure.
No, he's not confused. Oh,
oh, he left. Oh
he might be back. Here he comes.
I think he's switching devices.
no. Oh,
Hello,
Hello?
can you hear us?
Ciao.
Okay, what's wrong? Can you hear us?
Sì, adesso ti sento.
Okay.
Bravo.
Tu per gli
Okay.
altri.
Okay, you guys talk to him in Italian.
Cosa dobbiamo dire? Ci senti?
Non devi dire niente, non dovete dire niente. Il mio
Ok.
italiano sta soffrendo. Vivo in West Virginia e non c'è nessuno con cui parlare italiano.
Neanche qui
Ma
dove
neanche te.
No.
neanche qui dove siamo, in Germania non ci sono tanti italiani con cui si può
No.
praticare questa lingua. No, praticare, questo è sbagliato. Esercitarmi.
Mm. Davvero, in Germania ci sono degli italiani.
Sì, però non tanti. Quindi
Non tanti,
non è facile trovare gli altri con cui si può esercitarsi con queste lingue, perché sarebbe un po' strano se io trovassi qualcuno e direi ciao, mi chiamo Travis, io vorrei parlare con l'italiano. Questo sarebbe una situazione abbastanza strana.
Questa sarebbe
Quindi,
una cosa strana.
sì, molto strana. Quindi non lo farei, io non lo farei mai.
No.
Però
Io l'ho fatto una volta.
Questo paese.
Cosa?
Io l'ho fatto una volta, ma solo perché ho sentito un accento da una coppia vecchia. Quindi ho indovinato un po' e le ho chiesto, parlate l'italiano? E la
Sì.
risposta era sì.
Mm. No, anch'io non... no, io parlo italiano ogni giorno, però non tanto. Ma
Non
in
tanto.
realtà, almeno la mia situazione è che io
Sì.
dovrei parlare 3 lingue allo stesso tempo. Cioè tedesco,
Inglese,
inglese
tedesco, italiano.
e italiano. Sì, 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 perché ne ho bisogno di 3.
Sì, sì. Ma sei più bravo al tedesco o all'inglese? Probabilmente inglese.
Inglese sì, perché l'inglese è la mia madrelingua.
Oh, vero?
Sì, io sono andato negli Stati Uniti.
Non avrei indovinato mai.
Oh, grazie. No, no, è una cosa in complimento. Grazie. No, sì, io sono andato negli
No,
Stati
ma
Uniti, però.
parli con un...
Allora,
Io,
la
io
nostra...
ho un accento. Mi hanno detto che parlo con un accento russo quando parlo italiano.
No, no, in
Russo,
russo no,
no.
no,
No.
io non ci credo. Però la nostra...
Fotati, schiavello, fotati!
Ma allora, la nostra storia è un po' complessa che...
Sì.
Che vuoi?
Allora,
Che
ok, siamo nati negli Stati Uniti, ma
abbiamo la cittadinanza doppia.
sì,
Quindi siamo anche italiani.
sì, siamo americani e anche italiani, e quindi qualche anno fa sì, abbiamo trasferiti all'Europa per Travis, vive qui in Germania, io vivo a Roma normalmente, ma in questi tempi no.
Sì, di pandemia.
Sì.
Sì. Però, anche se noi non siamo cresciuti con questa lingua,
Mhm.
ma io credo di essere abbastanza bravo in italiano.
Sì.
Non lo parlo correttamente, però funziona. Quindi quando io sono in Italia, ad esempio, io non ho mai dei problemi
Mhm.
a farmi comunicare.
No.
Questo non è un gran problema per me.
No.
Però,
E normalmente io parlo italiano tutto il giorno, ma in questo momento
non c'è l'occasione?
sì, no.
Non c'è più l'occasione perché tu sei qui, in Germania.
Mi trovo in Germania, sì.
I think we're boring everybody else.
No, I'm finding it I find it quite fun.
Yeah, I don't think you've ever heard me
So
speak.
you two in the middle, TPM and J, speak in Massachusettsian, just to show how it's done.
What do you want me to say, kid?
What?
What do you want me to say, kid?
Well, whatever a Massachusetts person would say.
Kid, you fucking retarded. Go fuck yourself.
Okay, well, there's no dunks over here.
Yeah, there's no fucking dunks over here.
Like they don't do dunks over here. There's
I need
no
to get,
fucking dunks.
I need my fucking crawler every day. Okay? All right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Is that
I
good?
need the smallest regular, or the day can't fucking start.
No, there's no fucking day then. It doesn't
No.
work.
No.
Does that work for you? Was that Boston enough for you?
It proves that you're a Bostonian, well, a Massachusetts person at heart.
Oh, no, girl, I'm Boston through and through, you know.
Oh, well, see, Frederick knows Italian too, so he's listening in and understands every word.
Oh, good.
Tutte parole. What's word?
Tutte le parole. Sì, giusto, tutte le parole.
Tutte le parole conosco Federica.
What?
Federica. Frederick knows all your words.
Enrico conosce tutte le parole che abbiamo parlato.
Ok,
It's
bene,
simple.
ho capito.
It's
No,
as
perché io non-
simple as that.
It's a lie. He says no, he doesn't. Would you like to come on board, Frederick? Why don't you? Do you want to join in and have an orgiastic talk fest, clusterfuck?
Unisci
gonna-
con noi.
We need to get Parker here. I think Parker needs to be here.
Because he speaks Italian too, doesn't
He speaks Italian. Yep.
he? Wait, does he speak German too?
No, I don't
No,
think
he
so.
speaks like I think he speaks Spanish.
And Croatian.
That's still, I don't speak Spanish.
Oh,
And
my,
he-
my Spanish is so bad right now. My spoken Spanish has
Oh.
been ruined by my Italian.
Yeah, Italian's just stronger Spanish.
Or I'm sure your Spanish is much better than mine is right now. But I'm only learning it so I can read Don Quixote. So
Oh,
I don't
And
need
that's
to
impressive.
speak it.
There.
yeah.
He
Yeah.
wanted to learn German so he could sing a Brecht song.
Well, Brecht is pretty dope.
Brecht or who? Who was it? Russell?
Bertolt Brecht, yeah.
Yeah. What was the song though?
Whiskey
It
song?
was Erinnerung die Maria A. That's
Okay.
my favorite.
Memories of Maria A.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting. Interesting.
But
no,
I like about all of the music that Bertolt Brecht did with Kurt Weill and with Hans Eisler.
This is all very Germanistic. I feel like it's weird. I feel like even though I live here, my German's not as good as it used to be.
Yeah.
I think
The
with
Germans ruined your German.
last time.
The
Sorry?
Germans ruined your German.
The Germans have ruined my German. No, it's because I work with a mostly all English speaking team, and the most German I do most of the days is I translation, if anything. But I don't know. I think because of pandemic, I'm not going out as much. I'm not seeing my friends so much anymore. So I think that's It was weird when I went to see a friend of ours, and I had to speak German. And it was today I went to the eye doctor, and I had to speak German. And I was like, "Oh, this is weird. I haven't used this language in a week."
Yeah.
Usually, I need like a weird pigeon of all three. I can't really.
Oh, look at the little vulture sculpture skull thing.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah.
It's kind of adorable, actually.
Yeah, it is.
I just need to find like another Dalrod to actually get its hands moving.
Oh.
Is this your COVID project?
Oh, look
Like
at the little tail, little skunk tail it has, or raccoon tail.
These are my death's heads. I'm trying to make puppets that will welcome in the end of the world.
Oh. Appropriate.
I feel like it, because once the old world ends, then the new one can begin, and the new one can be communist.
I mean, he seems to have a solid
So
plan.
Frederick stopped using German when he was 12, so he uses it rarely. Would you like to join us, Frederick? Frederick lives in Chicago now.
Yeah, I'm still working on this one mainly because I want to give it like some little ruffles around the collar, and I'm thinking of decorating the middle too, but I'm not certain.
Okay.
Oh.
Did you show? Here, sorry. But did you show him your little puppet that when you lift the arms, the dick shows?
The what? Oh, yes, I did.
I've seen that puppet about 1,000,000 times.
It was his favorite toy.
Oh, Bertolt Brecht is here. Bertolt Brecht is another multilinguini guy. And
literally thought you said Bertolt. I literally thought you said Bertolt Brecht again.
Bartholomew Brecht. Bartholomew, would you like to come on? Because we've got lots of trilingual people now. TPM and Jill speak Italian and German and English.
Yes.
Barely English, to be fair.
If it's not Boston English, I'm sorry. I can't guarantee at this point.
Bartholomew, would you like to join us, Bartholomew? Bartholomew lives in Canada, and he is a translator of
Which languages?
languages.
Of which ones?
Well, he will tell you.
Ooh.
What languages do you translate, Bartholomew? I've been playing this Well, unpack your groceries and then come on. What was I going to say? Oh, I've been playing a game where I've asked people to invite, if you could invite anyone from any time or any place, living or dead, to a dinner party of 6 or 8 people, who would you guys invite?
Okay. Ooh.
Ooh.
Ooh. Okay.
Good question.
And I
Oh, wait.
and I have a guest book that I've been putting these things in. And Bartholomew
Can I-
Brecht had a bunch of interesting people.
Can I sleep with my dinner guests?
I think you can do that.
Okay. Well, if that's what
And
we
you,
can
and
do.
you can, if you let's say you wanted James Mason, you could have James Mason from the younger days or a later date.
Okay.
So
Okay.
let me just sing. I'm just trying to. Bartholomew Brecht. Here's who he wanted: William Shakespeare, Homer, Beethoven, El Greco, Hegel, Freud. I think. No, Freud and Dylan Thomas.
Okay.
Ooh.
Frederick wanted Ramses II, his
Mhm.
boyfriend Parker, Josip Tiso, Father Mlindovich, his grandmother Voltaire, and Frank Nitti. Do you know who that
Okay.
is? Frank Nitti?
The last one I don't know.
He's Al Capone's enforcer.
Ooh.
Okay.
Dang. Right?
Mitch, who isn't here right now, he wanted Stanley Kubrick, Douglas Adams, Pablo Picasso, Art Bell, who ran a radio show, I keep forgetting, Marie Curie, Amelia Earhart, and Grace Hopper.
Okay.
So it's a fun little game.
All right. Okay.
So, and you can do it for either 6 people total or 8 people total. So you have to be one of the people.
I already have some ideas.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, if you're ready to give them, we can do that right now.
Okay, I got a couple.
Okay, let me write this down. Just a minute. Let me get a pen.
All right.
Okay, so this is TPM.
Yeah.
And who will that be? So T will be the first one.
Well, I'm going to start with Cicero.
Cicero.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Catullus.
Who?
Catullus. The poet.
Cicero the poet.
No, Cicero and then Catullus.
Catullus. I don't know who that is.
Poet.
How do you spell it?
Catullus.
Cattaluf. Okay. Next.
Robert Palmer.
Homer.
Robert Palmer.
Robert Palmer.
The singer.
Okay, okay.
I just want him to destroy me.
Okay.
Oh, so no conversation necessary.
I know he can say whatever he wants, but
You need either 2 more or 4 more.
2 more or 4 more?
Either a 6 or 8 people at dinner.
Matt Fallon.
Matt.
Because I love Matt.
I know. You don't have to don't feel you have to invite me. I can be the waiter. I can just watch from. No. So who else?
Patrick, say hi.
Who's that?
Pierre. It's Pierre.
Hi,
Hello.
Pierre. Hello.
Wie geht's?
Oh, wie geht's? Gut.
Gut. Okay, good.
You.
Here you go.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you. Thank you.
You can keep that.
Okay. Thank you. Wait, where did I leave off? Matt?
Matt Fallon. You left off with Matt.
How many more do I need?
You need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You need either 1 or 3.
Winston Churchill.
Winston Churchill. Okay.
Yep. James Baldwin.
Oh?
James Baldwin.
Oh, can we copy? I'd love to have him.
James Baldwin, definitely.
Ah.
I know, it's a good one, right?
Yeah.
One of the people asked for Dr. Seuss, which I thought was delightful.
That is great. I
Yeah,
love
that's
that.
wonderful.
That's
Who else?
one more?
Yeah, one more.
Oh, one more. Ooh, one
And
more.
then Jill, it'll be your turn.
Okay.
Tina Turner.
Tina Turner. Okay.
There you go. That's my list.
Nice.
So you decided against Janet Jackson.
I love Janet, but she would just cancel on me and not show up. So
I see. Okay.
you know I love me some Janet, but she's just gonna cancel. She's gonna call me last minute and be like, "Hey guys, I'm not coming," and that's the end of that. So
Yeah.
And she just have a wardrobe malfunction or something anyway. Okay.
I mean,
Jill, your turn.
Okay.
Now, which of these are you sleeping with?
Robert Palmer. Duh.
Well, duh, I don't know. Okay, Jill.
Yes. Okay. I will start with Ada Lovelace.
For a second, I thought Linda Lovelace.
I don't even know who that is.
I don't know who Ada Lovelace is anyway.
Oh, Ada Lovelace is she lived during the 19th century, and she is technically the first computer programmer. She was like this math whiz.
Oh yeah. Okay, yeah. I've heard of.
Yeah.
And so has Russell.
Yeah.
She came up with the language before computers even existed in the way we know them today, right?
Exactly. Yes. Correct. Okay. Number 2, I would love to steal James Baldwin if that's possible.
Go ahead.
Okay.
You can come to your party.
Can he come to tea party?
Bartholomew Brecht said Ada is Byron's daughter.
Yes, she is. She is the daughter of Lord Byron, who is also just fascinating. She has a fascinating history. He has a fascinating history.
Okay. I'm sorry. Ada Lovelace is your first. Who else did you want? I'm sorry.
I would like to also invite James Baldwin to my party. He can come to 2 parties, I assume.
Baldwin. Okay.
Let's see. I would go with Queen Elizabeth.
She was on my.
Yeah.
She was on my short list.
Yeah.
So she's known every major political leader since 1920 something.
Exactly.
But she had the best time with Trump. I heard that she had the best time with me. It was the best time ever.
Okay, he's over, guys. We left him in 2020.
Queen Elizabeth the second. I'm sorry. You meant the second. You didn't mean the first.
No, the second. I could have gone with either, but we'll go with the second.
Okay.
Tie there, but we'll go with the second. Okay, so that's 3.
I'll just have the ocean liner. That's the one I'll go with.
Sure. Yeah. I'm providing dinner for an ocean liner's worth of people now. This is good. I played myself. Okay.
No. It's just the Monopoly piece.
No. I want the whole thing or nothing. Okay, next we've got number 3, Jill. You have to get 4 more, or 2 more, or 4 more.
Okay, well, I'll try for 2 more, and we'll see if anyone else comes to mind.
Okay.
Let's see. Somebody else to talk with Queen Elizabeth. FDR.
Okay.
It's a good one.
Thank you.
Oh, I think I would have gone with Eleanor.
Ooh.
I think she's more
that's
interesting.
almost a better choice.
She's more interesting, I think.
Yeah. Okay.
Who?
Eleanor Roosevelt.
Yeah. Okay.
What's this game?
You have to pick.
Parker, when he was here yesterday, he wanted Monica Lewinsky and Mrs.
I love her.
Yeah,
She's great.
Stormy Daniels and Melania Trump. To just,
wait, Stormy Daniels. Did you say Stormy Daniels?
Dream team right here.
Dream that is the all-star team.
Yes.
So anyway, FDR. Who else?
Freddie Mercury.
Freddie Mercury.
Okay, I have to pick 2 more, right?
Well, you can leave it at 6, or if you want 2 more, we can do it 2 more.
Oh God.
Now, Frederick Deal, Frederick D, he has his smallest, well, his dining room table seats 12 without the leaves put in. So
wow.
he can invite more people. but
Yeah, all of us and all of our guests.
Exactly.
or give everyone bullhorns to talk to each other from each. So you can do two more. You're next, Russell.
Okay.
Okay, I would go with Caligula.
Caligula. Okay.
Caligula.
Yeah.
But wait. Caligula or Malcolm as Caligula?
Wait, no, that last one. No, the movie Caligula, please.
Yeah, movie
Movie
version.
Caligula.
So you want Malcolm McDowell or whatever his name
And
was?
Malcolm McDowell as Caligula.
Running around in a dress.
Yeah.
Okay, Malcolm. Yeah, I also thought that maybe I would like to include fictitious characters or characters from paintings, like the Haywain driver or whatever.
The couple from American Gothic.
Oh,
Yes, the couple from American Gothic.
so fun.
Any silhouette from a Saul Bass poster. No, wait. Otto Eichel's little bathroom men.
Frederick said he could set out the little bells next to the place settings to call for attention. Okay, one more, Jill.
Okay. One more. Okay.
One more. Make it a good one.
This is hard.
Make it a good one.
Only one more. This is really hard. Okay.
I'm going to see if you need a man or a woman to round it out. Maybe.
Oh, okay. No, woman, and I would go with Cleopatra.
Ooh, she was a bad bitch.
Yeah.
Cleopatra.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you're up, Russell.
Okay.
5. You have you and 5 others, or you and 7 others will have a dinner for 6 or 8. Who would that be?
Okay, so I guess I would have to choose first of all.
Cervantes.
Yeah, I was gonna say Cervantes. So we'll check that off the list immediately. Cervantes.
Cervantes. Okay.
And then I want Walter Richard Sickert.
I'm sorry. What?
Walter Richard Sickert.
Who's that?
He was a British painter, and he was kind of amazing.
Okay. Landscape or portraits or what did he do?
A little bit of both. He did a lot of genre scenes, and he said that he did also reviews. And when he was reviewing some of Van Gogh's work in some of the early modernist exhibition, he didn't say anything. He just listed the dictionary definition for madness.
Oh, okay.
Even though he was like a kind of a radical painter himself, he really hated like all of the modernists.
Okay. So you better invite a modernist painter just to liven up the party. Who else are you inviting?
I'm inviting Aristophanes.
Aristophanes.
How many have I got so far?
You need 2 more or 4 more. One of my guests I wanted to be Richard Attenborough, the naturalist.
Oh, I want Noel Coward.
Noel Coward.
Good
nice.
one. Nice. The class.
Oh, and finally George Harriman.
Oh man, I want to add Joe Jackson to mine now.
Oh yeah.
George Harriman. So you can have 2 more if you want.
Oh, I do want 2 more because I forgot to include Hunter S. Thompson.
Oh man.
Also a good one.
Yep.
If it's Hunter S. Thompson, we have to have breakfast.
Oh, I see. Okay. So, do you think Noel Coward will be up for breakfast?
And then I want, I can't remember her last name. I'll just go with Upton Sinclair.
Nice.
Rounded it out there.
Yeah.
I like that.
I'm hoping that between him and George Harriman, we'll be able to keep it a vegetarian affair. Although I'm sure Upton Sinclair was not vegetarian.
Da muss man 6 bis 8 Leute auswählen, die man zu einem Abendessen einladen würde. Ja, wen würdest du denn auswählen?
I wanted to invite Richard Feynman, the physicist, because he looks like he'd tie our shoelaces together under the table and we'd all trip and laugh and have fun.
Hitchcock would be good too.
Ooh.
A lot of people invited him, or 2 people did it. Sorry.
Yeah.
So George Harriman, I just looked him up because I didn't know who he was. The cartoonist for Crazy Cat.
Yep.
Cool.
My favorite cartoonist ever, and probably one of my favorite artists ever as well.
Wow. Well, I would invite Steinberg, but I think I'd want to just have I don't think he'd say anything. I think I'd just give him a bunch of napkins to draw
He
on.
would just sit there and either doodle or fume.
Yeah. I mean, he doesn't look like he has any fun. He's never smiling, but his work is so fun. Brecht, are you here? Do we make Hunter S. Thompson check his shotguns at the door, though?
No, we want the drama.
Exactly.
Drama, okay.
Tell him to bring his motorcycle, crash into the party. He needs to drive the motorcycle into the party, crash into the table,
Okay.
break everything, including his legs.
Yes. Come out guns blazing.
Yeah, and then be like, "Where's the soup?
Yep.
The soup is cold. Where's the soup?"
That's the perfect question. Ask after one has done such a thing.
I also thought Elaine Stritch would be fun.
Well, what about Carol Channing? That'd be funny.
Oh, Carol. Oh, I wanted Bennett Cerf. I thought
Who?
he would be really fun.
Who?
Bennett Cerf. He owned Random House Publishing.
Oh, okay.
He was on the old What's My Line show. Very, very smart, witty character.
Well, okay, but new question. What would be like your dinner party from hell? Like, what 5 people would you invite for the worst night ever?
The worst night. Well, I think Parker found it. It was good. I think if they had to sit in their chairs, it would be Lindsey Graham.
Oh God!
Lindsey Graham, that asshole, whatever, Jordan, whatever.
Jim Jordan.
Jim Jordan.
GYM Jordan, yes.
And who else? I mean, it has to be who?
Margaret Thatcher.
Margaret Thatcher. I think she would add way too much class to this.
At least she'd be
She would be the type to take all the dinner rolls from her basket and just shove them in her purse and take them home.
But she wouldn't hide it. She would just dump them in there and leave.
Just do it. And she'd take the sweet and low too.
Jimmy Swaggart.
There is no dinner, only individuals.
Frederick was suggesting Jimmy Swaggart for this dinner from hell.
Dinner from hell.
I think they all have to be like red-blooded meat-eating people, and you just serve them tofu.
I think.
Ben Shapiro would be a terrible dinner guest.
Ben
Who?
Shapiro.
Oh, Ben Shapiro.
Ben Shapiro.
Did you know that Ben Shapiro used to act on that show Arthur, the kid show?
No.
Oh no, I think that was another one of the alt-right crazies.
No, that was Ben Shapiro. He used to play the brain on
I mean,
Arthur.
Buster?
No, he was the brain.
Oh, okay.
The smart one.
Oh, that actually makes sense because Ben Shapiro does sound like somebody you'd want to stuff in a locker.
I mean, that is fair.
Yeah, fair point.
Ooh,
That's the joke that goes around the internet that I've seen. Anyway.
I think, okay, for my dinner from hell, I think.
That pillow guy from Minnesota.
Oh
He
my
is-
god, the
My Pillow. I love that man. He's such a shithead.
He has to be there too. He is the My Pillow guy. Oh my god.
Oh yeah.
It would just be awful. Awful.
Okay,
Awful.
I think for me, dinner from hell. All right. Where do we start with this? Gilbert Gottfried.
Oh.
We're starting with
Not
that.
because he's a bad person, just because he'd cut your ears in two.
Just the voice.
He would
Just
never,
the
and he
voice.
wouldn't shut up.
Yeah, no.
I'm gonna get with him. Ooh, I have it in my head, just lost it. Shit, it was a good one too. Fuck. Salvini.
Oh.
Matteo Salvini.
Yeah,
The one and only.
yeah. I call himself Vermin.
Yeah.
He is. Go on.
Okay, whose vibrator is going off?
That would be
Sounds
mine.
forceful.
That would be-
Someone's vibrator is going off. God, I just had one and it's pissed me off. It was a really good one
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
Dang. Dang. Who else would be shit at the party? I don't know. I just lost the thread entirely. Like I had like 3 or 4 in my head and they're just gone now. Oh, Bill Maher, Eminem, and Fred Durst. There you go. That's my party from
Let
him.
me just answer Cedar here. Do desk pens from different makers fit into bases that don't match? Not really. Some might, some might not.
I've been doodling on this thing all day and I have not put a single clue. I have not answered a single answer to this crossword.
Russell, are you still there? Oh, he's vibrating. He's answering his vibrations.
I think he had to change apps. That's why
He's feeling the vibrations.
the good. Oh yeah, Mike. Thank you for saying that. Mike Love. That was on my list.
Yes.
Mike Love from the Beach Boys.
Okay.
That was another one that I would rather eat glass than talk to.
Okay.
You could serve glass.
Well,
Brilliant.
my dinner would very much mirror the dinner from Salo in the 120 Days of Sodom. You know, nails inside bread and human.
Delicious.
I mean, I have class.
Yeah.
It's called culinary taste. Okay,
Yes.
it's called
Yes.
being suave. Damn it,
Yes.
the movie's ridiculous.
Okay, am I back?
You are back.
You are.
I can barely hear you guys.
You're not. You keep.
Oh, there it is. I see it. Okay.
So I have a question. Is Bartholomew done with his grocery shopping? Is grocerying, whatever he's doing? Bartholomew.
So we've had German night. We've had Italian night. Pierre, where are we gonna have French night?
I
Oh,
don't know.
I forgot to invite Jacques Derrida.
Oh.
Who?
I think he's frozen again.
I think he's a Derrida.
Yeah, Jacques Derrida.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Jacques Derrida.
Pierre, can you hear him?
I can. I don't know who that is. I still don't know who it is. Is it someone I should know?
He was a French philosopher. Well, he was a French philosopher. I don't know whether I can call him a philosopher or not fairly, because really what he did was he founded deconstructionism, which is a way of making it's just sort of a way of making all philosophy almost useless in order to reconstruct it from its beginnings.
That's literally every French person.
At least that's my understanding of it.
That is literally every French person in existence.
Fair.
Yeah, I mean, you wouldn't be able to have a conversation with the guy, but he would be fascinating to listen just go on and on.
Yeah, no, I agreed. Agreed.
It'd be like reading one of his books.
Oh, I read so much of him.
Did you really for
Yeah,
Emerson?
For Emerson, yeah. Mhm.
My whole school like just had its tongue firmly planted up Foucault's ass. We had to read so much Foucault and write so many freaking essays on this man. Like I think I had to do like 4 papers on Foucault, like in a row. It was a lot.
Emerson was all about the Derrida. So,
Okay.
yep.
We were studying design and how prisons are a perfect example of how design affects human behavior. It was actually a very good class.
Yeah.
But seriously, 4 fucking papers about Foucault. It was a lot.
Oh my god.
Miserable old queens.
I mean, that's kind of it.
By the way, Patrick is sleeping behind us. He's laid down and he's sleeping now.
Well, that's
Should I
okay.
throw something?
Does
Should
he-
I throw something? Evan?
No.
Fine. Well, he's awake.
He's not sleeping. He was until you
No,
woke him.
But I can still throw things at him. That's
I'm
fine.
listening to your amazing conversation.
You're ignoring us.
I don't even know who you're talking about.
But you're
There
smarter.
are names I have never heard in my life before.
Yeah, but you're smarter than every single person in this room, though.
No.
You are, Bessa Vissa.
That's not true.
I'm going to sign off and sign back in and see if it changes the sound.
Okay.
Because right now my sound's really low, and it's because the Mormons tried to call me.
They ruin everything.
It won't surprise you to learn that he encourages this. He talks to them.
No, it wouldn't surprise me because one of Jill's
Yeah.
passions is to go on Instagram and talk to scammers.
Oh, I
I
do
get-
that all the time.
I get a lot of scammers who are like, "Hi, beautiful. It is such a privilege to know you. May I please see your beautiful smile?" And it's like, fake bullshit.
Yeah,
But I actually engage with them.
I do.
um,
I do too.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it's fun. There was one woman that wanted eventually, after deciding that we were going to fall in love and have children together and all that kind of stuff. She then she decided that she wanted to I needed to send her a phone card or something.
My God, I think we had the same person because I got that same exact thing.
I typed. I said, "Well, everything is closed because of COVID. I can't even go buy dildos at my dildo store." And she typed, "Well, what do you use?" And I said, "I use cucumbers." And then she said, "I like fruit." And I said, "What do you like? What do you use?" "Watermelon." Watermelon.
I think my absolute favorite scam of all time is the one where it was like, "You owe $300,000 to the IRS. Please go to the store and buy iTunes gift cards and mail them to me." That I think is my
The
all-time.
IRS wants their iTunes account filled
Like
up.
the complete disconnect in the logic here. It just makes me very happy. Are you going to bed?
Yeah.
Get your stuff. Okay. All right. Good night.
Right.
Schlaf mal
Bye.
gut. Schlaf mal gut. Es kann sein, dass ich morgen mit dir fahre. Wenn ich nicht pünktlich runter in der Küche stehe, dann kannst du einfach losfahren.
Ja,
Okay?
ich würde dann nicht auf dich warten.
Nee, musst du nicht. Ich werde es spontan entscheiden. Danke. Nee, Moment mal. Was geht hier? Blablabla.
Das kannst du aufheben, das ist die Kopie.
Ja, ich habe es auch angescannt. Du kannst es auch mitnehmen. Falls
Ich
du
brauche keine 2, ich brauche nur 1.
Ach so, du hast schon eine davon genommen.
Ja.
Verstehe. Okay, danke.
Bye.
Bye.
Na gut. Traum, was du ist.
Wiederhören, wieder whatever, wieder whatever.
Wieder whatever. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
No, I've definitely gotten that same exact one as you because I also was told about the children we were going to have, and I also was instructed to get a phone card. Even after telling the man that I was 13 and I didn't know if my daddy would let me go to the store.
I see. Good.
I was trying to get her to send them like gory medical photos of like open heart surgery, like breaking people's ribs or people get electrocuted.
There was one guy that pretended to be from Ireland, and I asked these people to send me pictures from their window, and what does your house look like? Where do you live? And so this guy sent me a picture, and I said I didn't realize palm trees grew in Ireland.
Oh my god, no, that's like that movie. That's like Ben and Arthur where they fly to Vermont and there's palms everywhere and they fly back on FedEx.
Yes.
That's I love it.
So is Brecht here yet? Where's Brecht? How many groceries did he buy?
Look,
So many.
excuse me, carbs are important.
Well, still.
My vacation's coming to an end and that sucks.
I'm sorry.
I just realized that.
Yeah,
I don't want to go back to work.
I know,
Work requires thinking.
right?
I wonder if that author got fired.
Oh my god.
Ugh. Gross.
I was actually told today that apparently because I'm working at a college. I don't know whether that was mentioned or not, but apparently because of the COVID-19 crisis, a lot of the students who would have had to shadow people outside of the school for employment, they cannot do that now. So instead, they're just having them shadow people. And so apparently I will be being shadowed by some poor student.
Oh no.
That sounds fun.
And the thing is, my position is literally right now just sitting in an office all day from 8 to 4.
Yeah.
No, that's basically our life. I mean,
Yeah.
I literally work from bed most days.
It'll basically be like this kid sitting in the same room as me and me trying to say, like, do you like sports?
Or don't do that. Don't do that. Make him get you crap. Like go
Take
get
an interest in them. But that's actually good advice, though, because they do not want you to take an interest in them.
I mean,
I miss teaching.
I know.
Oh, I mean, I'm not even teaching. Ostensibly, I am the manager for an apartment building, but I basically do nothing all day.
I mean, that's the dream. Isn't
I mean, yeah.
that's the dream.
You'd think it would be, but they require me to be in an office from 8 to 4 for some reason.
Hey, John, how are you?
I'm just like sitting there.
That sucks.
Yeah, I mean, I do drawings and try to look like I'm working, but that's about as much as I can get done during the day.
Mm-hmm.
I love the school that I work for because basically every meeting is like, okay, how are we all feeling today?
Oh, he gets the best like icebreaker, like corporate bullshit.
It's
like,
so funny.
Yeah.
And like the entire time the person presented, like we're all like in the Teams chat just ripping this person to shreds. Like I'm feeling very Blueberry today. I mean, we had this thing where we had this woman fucking loves clip art, and she had like a selection of clip art.
Like, what clip art represents your state of mind right now? Like, what shitty Microsoft Word clip art?
And one of them was like a pack of Post-its. And then one of them was a rainbow cloud. I chose the rainbow cloud, and then I just said, it's because most days I work here, I feel like there's just a dancing circus bear in my head.
What you need to do is tell them, like, if you were to do like those chorus warm-ups, like where they do all the stupid voices and stuff like that, you should tell them that would be affirming for you.
Oh yeah, no, I would
Yeah.
love that. I want some like Montessori school bullshit up in here.
Oh my god.
You know I do. I would kill for it. Man, I love these things. We have these meetings where it's like, I wonder what do you guys think? How can we improve? Put the keyword in the chat, and then like, it was like a word cloud, so everything that like got typed in the most got bigger and bigger and bigger, and it was just like the word income, just.
Hey, salary.
It was pretty good.
Well, we can't give you more money, but we can let you pick between a rainbow and a teddy bear clip art.
Right?
It's like, did you see those commercials during the first outbreak with for Kroger?
Mm-mm.
I did not. I
So
don't think
what?
we got them over here. Kroger, the grocery chain.
We never got
Right,
them.
yeah, there's a grocery chain called Kroger's, and they basically put out like this whole commercial set where they were saying, thank you so much to our employees for working during this difficult time. You are such great essential workers. And it's like, are you going to offer them a raise?
No.
I mean, like, I honestly, I absolutely.
Nobody thought
There you go. There's a bag behind you. I absolutely love where I work, though. Like, for the problems we have, like, we have the best fucking team because we all are just the same level of just horrible people. Like I said, you are so nasty, and so we played a game of sex toy or dog toy on company time. That was one of my
that
favorite
sounds.
Yeah, I won. No one is surprised. What time is it? Oh, it's 11:30. You losing it?
Do you mind if I ask you where you worked? Did you say you worked in a school?
I do. I work in the publishing department of a university.
Okay, so you published like all of the scholarly research that the professors do,
Lol,
or
no.
rather translate it.
No, we make all of our textbooks in-house.
Really?
Yeah. So I'm like full editorial just for the textbooks. I mean, it's an interesting job, I'll say that. It involves a lot of translation.
I find the economics of it interesting and horrifying, but yeah.
It's all online courses. Like we have the company's really big and they have like actual campuses, but there's also like a study like abroad program where it's all online, and that's the I guess the subset of the company that I work for. So it's all online courses. So you get a class that's like 3 people. Because there's no overhead in terms of like having to house the kids or anything. It's just take the class online for a couple of years.
Yep.
Maybe even come over and join the actual campus later. Maybe not. Whatever.
Mhm.
I'm just here.
Take your classes online, and then we'll give you the degree.
Pretty much. I
The
think
classes are just a formality.
there aren't really classes. It's one of those things where it's all self-study. So like it doesn't matter. You take like an online test or something, and then if you pass, the test is like super fucking long. It's like 300 questions or something. And like once you pass that and do all of your like exams, meet with your tutor, then you get the degree at the end of the program. But it's a full like it is like I think it's what is it? I think it's a full 8 semesters for bachelor's courses. Then it's like what 4 to 6 for masters, depending on the subject. But we're constantly making new ones, which is part of the problem actually, because it's because we'll change the topic course where it's not just like it's robotics, but then it's like robotics. I don't know, like intro to robotics on Saturday, only within the confines of Missouri. Like they're just so specific sometimes that you have to make a whole new fucking book.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's an interesting job. I'm mostly a book
Hell
manager.
yeah.
To be fair, I'm mostly a manager.
Yeah.
Like, I don't edit as much as I should. I mostly just push. I tell other people what to do.
That's the dream.
Oh God, I don't know. I mean, I love editing. I feel like I don't get to do it enough, but when I do get to do it, it's nice. Here, you've changed wardrobes. Or have
No, I didn't change. They look exactly the same.
you? Someone come in.
I actually wouldn't mind being a teacher, but that's just because I'd be an art teacher basically.
I loved being a teacher. It was so much fun. Although you really get to see like exactly just how bad some kids' home lives are, and that's really depressing.
Yeah. Like I actually was teaching in an elementary school for a while, but then like I completely collapsed under the workload.
Yikes.
And but one of these kids, he basically talked to me about how I mean, first of all, he told me how like, oh well, we just have a space. We have like two little hot plates that we cook food on, right? And you know, like, and all of these details about how poor he was. And then we had this whole conversation about, well, if I were Jeff Bezos, I would give all my money away. I can't use that much money. And I was like, you're the best kid ever.
That's so
I was like, if I were to try and stay here, it would be for you, kid.
Aww.
Yeah, I get that. I get that.
I don't know, like I had a couple kids who had serious like learning or mental issues that were never caught by their parents because their parents are so fucking checked out. That was the hardest shit for me. It was just kind of like, oh God, like you are 13 and no one has managed to understand that you have a serious learning disability.
Mm-hmm.
Like the girl could not understand any sort of pattern or logic. Like she could not understand like that the word ist in German means is in English. Like it was that bad. She just couldn't.
Like she couldn't understand that you just change. It's the same meaning but different word.
Yeah, and I would ask her, "How do you say this?" And she would just scream random words. She had serious mental and learning capacity problems, but like again, her home life is a disaster.
Mm-hmm.
Usually when Yikes.
I had some kids I wondered about, but then the other teachers basically said, "Oh no, that's normal," and I'm like, "Is it though?"
It's probably not, to be honest.
Probably not. I mean, I was teaching in a West Virginia school in not like the richest area, so.
Oh yeah.
All right, you guys. I think we're gonna call it a night.
No. Well, we'll look forward to planning another dinner party with other people.
Yes.
I like both of your parties because they weren't all too heavily one type of person. Like a bunch of musicians wouldn't be very interesting, I don't think.
I mean, we're here for the chaos.
Yeah. We want maximum drama, maximum just crazy.
Like, we want on-brand things that I can post on Instagram and get really famous about.
Yeah.
Like I want someone throwing a chair through the window. I really want Winston Churchill next to Tina Turner. That needs to happen.
That's just perfect.
Yeah.
Yep.
Man, I should have invited Brittany.
No, I would leave that one alone.
Or how about K-Fed? Just Winston Churchill, Churchill and Kevin Federline.
Can he form words?
I don't know.
Like I don't think he can.
Like I don't know why, but with any of these celebrities sitting next to when you mention them sitting next to Winston Churchill, I can only imagine that it would end with lots of amorousness between Winston Churchill and these celebrities.
Or
I don't know why.
You for inviting him to these parties.
Yeah.
What if Winston Churchill we're flanked by the My Pillow guy and some other moron?
Wait. The My Pillow guy and the guy who runs Herbalife.
Oh my god.
Madeline Albright does Herbalife.
No.
Yeah, she hawks Herbalife.
Or the guy from Jordan's Furniture.
No, I love him.
No.
You
Wait,
too.
no.
For this
Wait.
awful little ponytail thing.
What about Bob from Bob's Discount?
Bob's Discount Furniture. I don't know that he has any brain cells left.
I mean, he's been
But-
selling the same ottoman since 1984. He's been selling the same ugly ass dinette set since 1940.
Has anybody invited Bob Ross to this dinner yet?
What was that?
Has anybody invited Bob Ross to this dinner yet?
No one has. Though we did have Schroeder invited Thomas Kincaid.
Oh,
Wait,
Thomas Kincaid. Thomas Kincaid would be the one from A Nightmare for me.
Yeah. No.
wait. What about? Oh gosh. What about Jim Baker?
Oh.
Just to watch
Yeah,
him.
I was thinking of him, but I couldn't remember his name. He would just bring those fucking buckets.
Yes, the survival buckets.
Survival buckets.
That's what we're going to be eating, folks. Our dinner is provided by Jim Baker and
By
his survival
Jim
bucket.
Baker.
Survival buckets, y'all. But if you buy them, you'll
Yeah.
survive.
Yeah.
Wasn't he the one who was up here hawking bleacher like Colloidal Silver or something?
He's done a lot. I don't remember exactly if it was like the
He got-
Colloidal
He did
Silver.
have like some kind of silver solution. Saying
It was,
that
yeah,
didn't
it was Colloidal Silver. He was
Okay.
trying to hawk Colloidal Silver as a cure for COVID.
Okay. And also G.
dear.
Yeah, Jesus Silver.
Yeah.
Colloidal Jesus?
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Colloidal Jesus.
I mean, if it's Jim Baker, it has to be Jesus branded Colloidal Silver.
Yeah. Yeah.
You have to be on brand. You have to be on message at all times.
Okay. Well, this was fun. Visit again.
Yes.
And
I'm
maybe
sure I will
we'll get
hop in eventually.
Bertold Brecht here to speak in other languages as well.
Aw.
Ask him to translate the Pristine commercial for us.
Yeah.
Oh, the pristine. The muffs
That's how it
moist.
started.
The
Yes,
muffs are moist.
Christine has brought us together.
Pristine has I just love the commercial because it's overdubbed. Like they didn't have sound on the camera, so they had to overdub all the lines. Oh, really? You like it? Yeah. It's fresh and lasts all day. Wow.
Or the audio they got was just so abysmally bad.
I mean, the product is abysmally bad.
True. True.
Yeah, no, but if you ever want to just laugh your ass off, get really drunk and watch Summer's Eve commercials. It's
The best.
amazing. It is absolutely amazing. Christine's part of Women's Newfound Freedom. Anyway, okay.
Bye.
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 Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye. Bye. It's just us, Russell.
Just like the old times.
Just like the olden days. Travis, who was the male half that we saw, was my I hired him for a while to be a studio assistant sort of person for me, which was fun.
Oh,
What?
he seems like a nice guy.
I don't know why.
As does who is the other young lady?
Jill.
The other young lady. Who is the young lady with Travis?
Jill.
Jill. Okay. Now I know.
So you're working on the desert painting?
Yeah, I'm just putting the finishing touches on it. Basically, just darkening out a few things.
Okay.
By the way, you should thank me because I blew off the Mormons for this.
You blew off what?
I blew off the Mormons. That was from the Mormons there.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
I appreciate your blowing off the Mormons for
I
little,
just hate
little old us.
them. They're such nice young lads.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it's if there's a choice between them and hearing who's going to be at this dinner party, I'm afraid I'm going to have to choose the dinner party over the eternal salvation of Jesus Christ.
Yes, I think you made the better choice. And it was very good hearing of your choices, even though I didn't know some of them. It was nice hearing.
So did you know Aristophanes?
I did know Aristophanes.
I feel like he would be fun at a dinner party, don't you?
I don't know whether I know him well enough to know how funny he was.
Well, nobody does. But I always remember he was recounted in the Plato story where they were talking about love, where he basically recounted the story of how mankind used to just be like two-headed and four-armed and four-legged people until they were split by Zeus.
Okay.
Basically, in order to explain why people love each other, he said, "It's upon time." Yeah, do you know this?
Yeah, where they are trying to find their other half. Is that the one?
Basically, what he said, that what happened was people used to be like whole together, like four-armed, two heads.
Yeah.
But they were so powerful like that they planned to go up Mount Olympus and take down Zeus and all the gods. So Zeus ended up splitting the two halves apart.
Yes.
And that's why human beings are always embracing each other. Because they are trying very hard to connect again.
I see.
And what I like is the ending he gave, which was, and if it's a man and a woman who embrace, then a child is the result. And if it happens to be just a woman or a woman or a man and a man, then at the very least, everybody has a pleasurable time and it goes their merry way.
Much, much better, I think. Good. Hedwig and the Angry Inch, says Marilyn, Ms. Marilyn Darling.
Hedwig and whom?
Hedwig and the Angry Inch. It's a movie, a German movie about I don't know what the operation was. Was it trying to make a penis get bigger and it got to be an inch, or what? I forget. I saw it once. I just don't remember it well enough.
I certainly don't remember it. Because I've never seen it. So what have you been up to today?
Well, I worked on a monogram for Connie Chung, the news person, through a company in New York. And I worked on a watercolor of some flowers for its border for a wedding invitation. And what else did I work on? I moved some shit around in my house because someone was getting rid of a rolling clothing cart that I thought would work as a rolling cart, but I don't know how sturdy it is. I moved some books around. Matt put his own books about stained glass and stuff behind my computer area here, which is hard to get at. So I'm moving them out where he can get to them without fear of breaking my computer and printers. And I played around with some pens, and that was about it.
Well, I can tell you it's a lot more productive than my day.
Well, if you were able to draw while you're sitting in your office, I think that was fun. Miss Marilyn Darling said Hedwig and the Angry Inch had a part of it that was talking about the people being whole and splitting them down the middle. I do remember that now. I think it was an animated, was it, Marilyn? It was an animated section of that movie. I mean, they essentially told the story you just told.
I may have actually seen that segment somewhere. Mainly because I was going through a phase where I was looking up and trying to learn about Aristophanes. Of course, the main problem with that is finding time to learn about Aristophanes. Oh, okay, you're still there. I thought you were
I am
frozen for a
still here. I'm
moment.
just looking up Hedwig and the Angry Inch to see
I
if
see.
I can find a video of it. Hedwig, sorry.
No, that's fine.
Videos. The Origin of Love. So here you go. Here's the cartoon, the animation.
Oh, come on. What's that song? The earth was still flat and cloud.
So here it is.
From the earth, like big rolling kegs, they had two sets of arms, they had two sets of legs, they had two faces peering out of one giant head, so they could watch all around them as they talked while they read, and they never knew nothing of love. It was before the origin of love. Origin of love. The origin of love. Origin of love. Now there was three sexes, then one that looked like two men glued up back to back. They called the children of the sun. And similar in shape and girth was the children of the earth. They looked like two girls rolled up in one. And the children of the moon was like a fork shoved on a spoon. They was but some part earth, part daughter, part son. The origin of love. Now the gods grew quite scared of our strength and defiance, and Thor said, I'm gonna kill them all with my hammer, like I killed the giants. But Zeus said, no, you better let me use my lightning like scissors, like I cut the legs off the whales, dinosaurs and the lizards, and then we grabbed up some bolts. He let out a laugh, said I'll split them right down the middle, gonna cut them right up in half. Near the storm clouds gathered up into great balls of fire. And the fire shot down from the sky in bolts like shining blades of the night. And it ripped right through the flesh of the children of the sun and the moon and the earth. And some Indian gods throw the moon up to a horse.
That's it.
All right.
So,
That wasn't the one I saw.
Russell, I played for them the song of Niagara Falls.
Oh dear. I'm certain that they enjoyed that thoroughly.
They Parker was struck dumb by the awfulness of it.
That it is such a good tune though. Because you know,
Niagara Falls.
Niagara Falls is the place to go on your honeymoon.
Niagara Falls.
It's beside the American Falls and the Horseshoe Falls. What a magnificent, breathtaking sight. Niagara Falls is the place for your honeymoon.
Oh, it's the long.
I'll just do a live stream where where I'll just sing you show tunes.
Yeah. And the man will obey God, and the woman will obey the man.
Where the wife submits to the husband, and the husband submits to the Lord Jesus, and the children are brought up in an environment where they can grow in grace. Niagara Falls, the honeymooners' paradise.
And it's just you don't have to
Niagara Falls. Yeah.
Suggestion.
What I love is that he talks about all of this Christian dogma, and then he says, but Niagara Falls is just my suggestion where you go to your honeymoon. You can go anywhere as long as you're a Christian. Actually, I've heard that's the law in American airports. You can go anywhere as long as you're a Christian.
I see.
Yeah.
Niagara Falls is the place for your honeymoon.
It's a good song. I take no alternate opinions to that.
It's just good.
It is not good in a bad. It is not so bad it's good. It is good, and nothing more.
I will disagree with you. It is horrible.
Well, you obviously have never been to Niagara Falls, because if you had been there once, then you would understand the spirit of the song encapsulates the place.
Niagara Falls is the place.
If it weren't good, you wouldn't be singing it over and over again, now would you?
Place for your honeymoon. Frederick, I'll send you. Did you hear us singing it earlier today, Frederick? I played it on. Do you want to hear it? Do you people want to hear it again? Should I find it for you?
I certainly.
You certainly want to.
It would be delight.
Okay, here you go. Don't say I didn't warn you.
My love for this song is about the same kind of love that I have for the Hamburglar.
The same kind of love you have for the Hamburglar, huh?
The same level, but of the same nature.
I see.
To help reduce plastic waste in our environment, America's beverage companies
Please.
are carefully
No, spare me. Well, you can you can close your ears.
That means every bottle that's recycled
can be turned into material we use to make new bottles. Please help us get every bottle back.
Dance to it, Russell.
Wedding day, want to celebrate a happy union with the Lord above. What a thrill it is to know that Jesus stirred both of your hearts to bestow upon each
each other godly love. Niagara Falls is the place to go on your honeymoon. The bridal veil is beside the American Falls. And the horseshoe falls, magnificent, breathtaking sight. Niagara Falls is the place for your honeymoon. God told Noah he would never flood the world again. A rainbow ratified his promise sure. In the misty waterfalls, the rainbow shows its colored stripes. It just ears that are watchful will allure. Niagara Falls is the place to go on your honeymoon. The bridal veil is beside the American Falls. And the horseshoe was magnificent, breathtaking sight. Niagara Falls is the place for your honeymoon. You can get on a boat called the Maid of the Mist from the American side or the Canadian side. You can take pictures and collect souvenirs that will bring back fond memories of your vacation. But most importantly, please ask yourselves, is this the beginning of a growing marriage? Where the husband submits to the Lord Jesus and the wife submits to her husband, and the husband loves his wife, and the children be raised in an environment where they can grow in grace. Niagara Falls, the honeymooners' capital, is only a suggestion. Niagara Falls is the place
to go on your honeymoon. Niagara Falls. Horseshoe. It's a breathtaking sight. Niagara Falls. Honeymoon. Niagara Falls
is the place to go on your honeymoon. The bridal veil is beside
the American Falls and the Horseshoe Falls.
What magnificent, breathtaking sight. Niagara Falls is the place. Niagara Falls is the place. Niagara Falls is the place for your honeymoon.
For the honeymoon. Oh my God, it just hurts. Russell's sister had that record or a tape or what?
She found that on the internet and shared it with me. The album is actually called Songs in the Key of Z, and it's full of what we call outsider music, which is basically just music that was not distributed by record companies and was made by non-artists, right?
Yeah. Well,
it's full of very remarkable.
He fits the bill. It's hard to get any less artistic than that.
You can shut your mouth right up there, Pierre Gustafson.
Niagara Falls is the place to go on your honeymoon. Niagara Falls. The bridal veil is next to the
That's-
American Falls and the Horseshoe Falls. I love, my favorite line is where you can get on the boat on the American side or the Canadian side.
Yeah, you have a choice because you're American.
Yeah.
As an American, I can choose to be on the American side or the Canadian side. Obviously, the American side is better,
Yes.
but the Canadian side also has its up points.
Yes, you can buy the souvenirs over there for 60% less.
I heard that the souvenirs also include like medical tourism.
Okay.
So if you really need your prescription of Effextanol, you can go over to the Canadian side and get your fix.
You can take the boat from the American side to the Canadian side, get off, get your drugs, get married, bring your children up in an environment
Where they can grow in grace, yes.
where they can grow in grace. Yes, I've only been over Niagara Falls a couple of times in a barrel. No, in an airplane. There used to be a flight from Boston to Minnesota that sometimes they would fly over the falls by chance, I think. Did it
They
meet up
just
to the
happen
hype?
to-
I think Frederick said he was dying there, so I think he liked it, and I think Parker liked it as well.
I don't know whether they were whether they meant that they were dying from the pain of having to listen to me sing along to this song.
I think
Or-
I think
They were dying of laughter.
I think your added voice could not harm the beauty of that song, Russell.
I would have to agree with you because its beauty is of such a nature that it turns to beauty everything that was not. But one never knows. Yeah, at this point, I better stop touching this thing.
And the Horseshoe Falls.
What a magnificent breath.
Were there other songs on that record that were of value?
Oh, plenty. I just couldn't think of them offhand.
Okay.
There are some that are actually legitimately good and experimental, and then there are some that are done on like old tape recorders with people doing like false radio shows. Again, quite remarkable material.
Well, it is. I mean, Outsider visual art is quite amazing.
Have you ever been to the Visionary Museum? I believe in Maryland.
I have not.
It's full of cosiddetto outsider art, and a lot of it is really, really, really good.
Mm-hmm.
It's interesting because you get a mix of like of people who are just making stuff because they want to make stuff, and then people who believe they are on a grand spiritual mission. It's I love it.
Yeah.
Here in a minute, I'm probably going to have to go.
Well, I really wanted you to meet Travis and Jill because they're polyglots, polylingual, and I thought that they'd enjoy talking with you.
I enjoyed meeting them.
Well,
I don't know whether they enjoyed talking with me.
I think so. I mean, I think they follow you on Instagram, or I've shown them things that you do, and they enjoy it. So, I mean, Travis does. I'm sure Jill does as well. So, Cedar Bylard, the desk pens, even when they are meant to be together, are not always as airtight as you'd like them to be. Russell, how could you possibly think someone wouldn't enjoy talking to you, says Friedrich.
From all of my experience with people that aren't connected with Pierre Gustafson.
Oh, I see. Well,
because whenever I try to talk to people who are not remarkable, as they tend to be around you, Peter, it tends to turn into me rambling about things.
I see. But when they're my friends, they are remarkable and interesting.
They are. You do find it very interesting.
Well, I try. I try to, arrange my little bouquet of people to be interesting.
You are an arranger of men.
Yes, it's a personality ikebana.
A regular charcuterie of ladies and gentlemen.
Yes.
An assortment, an appetizer of what the world has to offer.
A poo-poo platter of
poetics today.
A poo-poo platter of personalities.
Yes.
Niagara Falls is the place.
Yes, when I try to speak to normal people, it usually just turns into me rambling about strange things to them, and them just growing like either confused or bored.
Mm-hmm.
Like with my two coworkers, and I suppose this probably isn't exactly a normal practice one gets into. One should I mentioned for some reason that I can't remember that the Romantic poets were all high on opium most of the time.
Okay.
And how one of the greatest Romantic poems, In the Court of the Khans, I think, was done by a guy who was extremely high on opium. Well, they just sort of stared at me.
Yeah. As they would.
As one does when one talks about opium on the second day of the job.
Yes. Where's Parker, Frederick? Where did he? It's 6, 7, 8, 9 o'clock at night. 9 o'clock in the morning. He's supposed to be talking with us. Niagara Falls. Would you like me to send you that link to that song, Frederick?
And he can listen to it without, my constant interruptions, my fanatical.
Your interruptions I didn't really hear them. So there, sent it to Oh, just a minute. Here's Frederick. Here's the thing for you. I'm just doodling with testing out pens, and Russell is painting a desert scene. Can we see, Russell, how you're doing with your finishing touches?
Yeah, I'm about done. Just give me 1 second here.
Cedar Bylard, are you on Instagram? Because you can see Russell's stuff. There's the cactus holding up the world, and your
My surprised cohort.
and there's your clock tower with. I thought it was very de Curacoian. Your drawing.
I could not be. I don't think I could disagree.
Uh-huh.
But actually, that clock tower is something that I'd seen. It stuck in my mind because it's something that George Harriman did a lot. He would draw these little simple clock towers, but it's also there's a Titian drawing of believe some shepherds or they might have been satyrs in a field. Titian's pen drawing actually really fun to look at. But the same sort of type of clock tower shows up, and if you go to Italy, then you get to see those little medieval clock towers, and they look a lot like that. And so I'm obsessed with them now.
Okay. Well, Frederick just said he likes clock towers and ghosts.
I like both of those things.
So you should commission Russell to paint the ceiling on the house that Parker is going to build. He's still planning on you being the landscaper, Russell.
I mean, I could plan out the landscape. I actually do know from graduate school a fella who does landscaping, so he might be able to help you out with that. Jonathan Meary, I believe. Meary.
Hello, Effextinol. We were talking about you just now. Not you, the person, but you, the drug. You can buy it cheaper in Canada.
You are my drug, Effextinol.
When you go to Niagara Falls to get married and live in bliss with your children in an environment of bliss.
It's the honeymooners paradise, not paradise, but I've forgotten.
You've forgotten?
The honeymooners capital. Niagara Falls, the honeymooners capital, is on a suggestion. Yeah.
Suggestion.
I won't go through the whole thing again for the sake of brevity.
Yes, we don't have to listen to the entire thing. No.
Anyway, but yeah, I can't say I know much about landscaping, but if they actually do want me to paint a fresco on their ceiling, I will do that.
Okay.
I'm not, so long as they pay me for it. Because I'm not, it would take a long time, I imagine.
Well, I don't know if they want a ceiling painted.
Work.
They may not even want a ceiling painted. I really don't know.
But they do.
But
if they happen to, then I can paint their ceiling.
You're the guy.
I'm the guy.
You're the guy.
So I'm going to leave here in a second, but remembering the ceiling reminds me of one of Raphael's ceiling. Now, normally I'm not a big fan of Raphael because, you know, he just basically follows the rules really good.
Yeah.
But there's one ceiling he did where it's like the Feast of the Gods or something, and it's either that or the marriage of Cupid and Psyche. I think that was it. It was either the marriage of Cupid and Psyche or the marriage of Mars and Venus or something like that.
Okay.
But you have basically it's a bunch of these gods celebrating love, and all around there are all of these fruits which take on forms that look very, very much like genitals.
Oh,
Like you have squashes and peaches everywhere, basically.
I see.
It's hilarious.
I'll have to look at that.
But now I think I'm going to have to say goodbye.
Yeah, I don't know if they wanted you to design the landscape. I think they wanted you to mow the lawn.
Oh yeah, well that's the groundskeeper, and again, I'm willing to do that too.
You're willing to do that, okay?
If they're willing to shack me up, I'm willing to be their groundskeeper or their nanny.
Well, Parker does want to have lots of children.
I could be Parker's child wrangler.
Child wrangler. And I am
Yeah,
still
that's
playing
the
with
official-
it.
Okay.
Well, Russell, it was good seeing you. I really think you have to put something on your walls.
Eventually, I'm just too lazy to do it.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, well, we'll see you later. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye. I just want to say, how could anyone be cuter than Russell? Did you hear that, Russell? It's hard to imagine. Okay, Effextinol wants to move in. I think you just need to be their drug supplier. Sometimes. You are cute sometimes, once in a while. Yes, you are cute. I'm sorry. There's something about Russell he's just there's a leprechaun cute about him. He looks like there should be a rainbow following him everywhere with a little pot of gold. So Marilyn, I'm planning on these pens to send you a 61 and a 51. And I don't want you to feel like you have to buy them, so they might be a little shop worn, but I think they will work for your needs in comparing with what you want to compare them to. Oh, don't worry about it. Keep them for a while. I want you to try them out. They're not going to be sexy to draw with, or to do calligraphy with, but I think you would. I think they will serve the purpose you want them to do. In terms of weight and size and. Hello. Yeah, they'll work for your comparison needs. I'm wondering whether I should send you a 21 as well. wouldn't hurt, I suppose. And then there was the 41. No, I'll just, they're all just slight variations on the 51. The 51 is really the thing that you need. Just a minute, folks. You like 45s too? So I moved my big device over here behind me. My zoom-inable device. So, for example, Mitch 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 see Mitch. We zoom in. We're zooming in on the dot on the aisle. Mitchell, technically. There's the dot on the I there. Oops. So let me see if I can do one of these thin pens in an inch. Do I have a ruler anywhere around here? I do have a ruler. Here's a ruler. Here's an inch and an inch. It's not bad. Okay, let me try this Waterman accountant nib. 90 lines in an inch. So let's see how they look. There's my inch. Oh, there's my inch, my angry inch. So they are, as you can see, separated from each other for the most part. This is very bumpy paper. It's watercolor paper. So you know that movie, Mitchell? Hedwig and the Angry Inch. Is that one of the movies you saw? Hedwig and the Angry Inch is the name of that movie. Here's a little Schaefer, whatever this is called. And it has a really, really fine nib. I'm writing on it upside down, of course, you see. Imperial. Is that why she's an ex-girlfriend? Affectional? I brought people to watch Herzog's movie, Even the Gods Start Small. And I think it took them months to talk to me again. Oh my God, they just hated it. You sent who a Instagram message? Which one? So here's the Imperial. I feel I'm in a what do you call it? A forensic. I'm on Forensic Files TV show. Instagram message. 2 new messages. Oh, wow. Wow. That's a 1/2 inch. Marilyn Darling, what did you write that with? You missed Russell singing. Russell sang the Niagara Falls song just for you. That's pretty. Marilyn Darling in 3/4 of an inch. Let's see if I can do that. It's called a Topaz. My dad used it to read the newspaper and do his banking and write checks and stuff. He had macular degeneration, and you wrote it upside down. What's upside down? It's a it's, I don't know how it works, but it has a camera, I guess. Okay, where's a piece of paper that I can write? Marilyn Darling. Okay, I did it in 1/2 an inch, a little less than 1/2 an inch. Let's see if I can do it more readable here. Okay, this is 3/8 of an inch. Let's see what it looks like. Come on, where are you? Ah. Oh, yes. No, that's a good, you can certainly do that on a postage stamp. Your pen, Marilyn. What's your last name, Mitchell? I think that one I wasn't on watercolor paper, but Farley. So this is, I'll draw an inch square around this. Okay, that's an inch square around your name. Mitchell Farley. This is pretty lumpy paper. Oh, no, we won't tell anyone, will we? Okay, what happened to our... This paper is really weird too. It's transparent, that's why it looks so weird. It's very smooth, but it's It has a transparency to it. Uh-oh. Anything you can write, I can write smaller. Anything I can write smaller than you. Well, he did a better job than I did. Yes, you can. No, I can't. Yes, you can. No, I can't. Yes, you can. Well, tiny, tiny lettering. On one line, no less. Damn you. What was that? What was that nib you used? You can use the pen however you want to. Frederick just did your name on Rhodia paper in one line, Mitch, and it is essentially a ½ an inch long. And it's readable, whereas mine are not as readable. What pen was that, Mr.? Inquiring minds need to know. I'm trying to find a piece of paper that I can write this on. Smooth. Really smooth, but not. Okay, Marilyn Darling, I did your name in ½ an inch in one line. Let's see if I can do Mitchell's. Okay, Mitchell, I did yours in, this is 3/4 of a centimeter, or 3/8 of an inch. Oh, wow. This is on my paint chips. So I'm really getting, you can drive a truck through those letters. Well, I can write smaller than that. Can't see that, but I can write smaller than that. So let's just try that. So I got down to, Marilyn Darling, you're down to a little more than a quarter of an inch. And Mitchell, you're now a quarter of an inch. So there's Marilyn Darling. God, I can still, look at that. You can still write a fucking, y'all are showing off. We're not showing off, Parker. Parker did not allow SBE Brown any quarter. It was just gloves were off and knives were drawn and teeth were bared and whatever they are done here. Douche. He's a douche. Okay, let's see if I can do P. Schiavello then here. Okay, this is Parker Schiavello is in inches, the angry inch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5/16. Look at it. I could have written all sorts of more words in that one. The thing is, I can't even fucking see, though. Let's see if we can do Frederick. I don't even know if I'm dotting an I or what. How do you spell your last name? D-I-E-H-L? No. This is in a little more than a quarter of an inch. There's so much room in there. It looks like I'm using a fucking magic marker and a big piece of cardboard. There's Parker Schiavello. I can sometimes squeeze it together when I draw up and down really fast. I can squeeze them together more. Let me try the back of this card. Come on, where are you? Parco Schiavello. And that is 3/8 of an inch. That says Parker Schiavello. You're going to have to get paint chips, you people. People get paint chips. No one has better paint chips than me. People. Try lighter. Niagara Falls is the place. To go on your honeymoon. The lead paint chips. Okay, Marilyn, darling, this is you. Miss Marilyn, darling. Oh my Lord. Well, you missed it. We sang it and Russell sang it and he sort of danced to it. There was a little bit of motion going on there. Okay, Mitchell, here you are. You can't see that, can you? You've never been so little in your whole life. See if I can draw a little face. It's not meant to be anyone in particular, just a little tiny face. See what I can do. Niagara Falls is the place to go on your honeymoon. Niagara Falls. There's a little face, a little cartoon face. And his head is From ear to ear is 1.5/16 across. So yeah, this is a fun machine. I was trying to do nib repair using this thing, and it was not easy. It's kind of fun to draw tiny. There's another little tiny head here. Two little beady eyes and kind of a big nose and a cowlick. Metric, please. You want to know what this is in meter? From side to side, this guy's head is it's 0.1 centimeter. Is that a millimeter? I don't know how the metric system works. It's 1/10 of a centimeter. Five millimeters. Anyway, look for these things. They're called Topaz Freedom Scientific. They're actually neat. They're you see them on eBay and stuff. They're for people who have vision issues, and I imagine you can get them cheap from old people that died and their family wants to get rid of the stuff. And I have no idea. I don't know how that works. But these machines are really kind of neat. I think you might be able to buy a secondhand one for $300 or $400 maybe. Let me just look under eBay right now. Hello. Come on, search for anything. Freedom. $550 or best offer. $1,200 or best offer, free shipping. $1,000 or best offer. $900, $700, $399 plus $354 in shipping. Never mind that. $1,000 plus $225 shipping. $400 for local pickup. Lightly used. And they're from where? Amherst, Ohio, mister. Oh, good. I mean, they might have, they might have, they might have more, you know, I don't know. It's just, my brother bought this one, I think, for $500 used for my dad. But this is nice because you can, you know, if you are trying to do something, you know, you can see your hands doing it, your little laser beams or whatever you're using. So you might have fun with it. I really couldn't do what I do with nib repair, but I could conceivably. Where's that nib that I can't understand why it doesn't work? It's all scratchy. So let's just see what it says, what it looks like. You still have the issue of it not knowing what to focus on. I don't see anything wrong with this nib. Oh well. My 3/4 roommate is here, so I should go see him and find out how he's doing. So, I will talk with you later. And Marilyn and Frederick, it was nice to see how, excuse me, small you could write. Inspired me to. Hello, Will. I didn't realize you were here. But anyway, I'm gonna run. I can figure out how to turn this off. So we'll see you later. Bye.